And before? Were there any people? Growls?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of any?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of the sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so, in fact, than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world.
One game is cinematic, you'll beat it in 10 hours, Max will beat it in like 2 hours.
True!
Open world, vast RPG, probably 100 hours of gameplay, and a game that we still know nothing about, really. We haven't really seen anything.
So we will have that showcase in June, and it's going to apparently be after the Xbox showcase, so it sounds like there's going to be a lengthy stream from the Xbox showcase right into Starfield, which they could potentially take up an hour of that, just kind of hanging out, talking about the game show. It's very possible that that's a lengthy showcase for Starfield, which it needs. You're right. You need to go over a lot of aspects of that game.
Well, I mean,
looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few
minutes. It's going to come out with the brown leather jacket. He's going to talk to us about Starfield for 30 minutes, the character creation.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
And and you'll be like, yep, you'll be able to play it in a few months after that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong here, but 3 games that were released. Hey, Minecraft. Obviously, I'm talking about Forza. Talking about.
They just.
Once again, I don't understand why.
3, 2, 1.
That's your main platform. And you're waiting for these games. Not all people have the luxury of owning all these systems. And I see, people saying weird things like, oh, well, you don't want to go up against Zelda and Final Fantasy 16. It's like, if I'm an Xbox fan, I do, because Zelda, if I wanted to play Zelda, I would have a Nintendo system. If I wanted to play Final Fantasy 16, I would have a PlayStation. I own an Xbox because I want to play these Xbox games that I've been told will be coming for a very long time. So yes, I don't think it's drama. I don't think it's manufacturing drama when this is a consistent problem.
There it is.
All Xbox really has to do is release a couple games in a row when they say they're going to release bigger titles, and I think everyone will leave them alone.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
On that point, which is a very, very good point, I agree with you 100%. What happens if they release
Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Well, I was going to give them Redfall. I was going to give them Redfall, yeah. Redfall in May. Okay.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I'm talking about end of the year. So we've got Starfield in September. In October. That's a pretty damn good way to cap that.
Yeah, that's fantastic, but I don't think Hellblade 2 is coming out this year. I don't know. If that happens, though, MVG,
Avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
Because that would actually, I'll be honest, it's been a long time since Microsoft had a 3 months in 1 year. I love that.
Dude, I think Hellblade 2 has to be this year. That was the
Jeff Grubbs and Jeff, when is Hellblade?
The reveal of the Xbox Series X.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
2019 or something?
Like, we were watching that on stream, remember? We were like,
Hellblade 2 has to be out this year.
But then you also run into the problem of, like I like to say, blowing your load.
Vapors don't look terribly
Let's say those 3 games come out back to back to back. Then what? Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason I don't think Hellblade 2 is coming out this year. But the reason is
and I'd have suffocated.
they already have their 3 punch in a row. They already have it figured out. Okay, they have, let's say they have Starfield, Christmas in October, Call of Duty in November. That's shipping with a Microsoft logo on it because this deal is done just about, I think. I think this thing is wrapped up before June, and they're rolling in with that as a Game Pass drop in November. I think that's it. I mean, really, if you think about it, every year they're probably going to have that Call of Duty release in November, so their November is like locked in every year then. They can just go ahead and
Geralt had to face Aradin, but could only hope to beat him with the help.
They could still do it. They could say, you know what?
Have a look.
In there anyway, who cares? You have fun. Here you go. Merry Christmas, all this stuff. Boom, right there. But I wouldn't be shocked if they had Ninja Theory just stick with it for a year. Here's my thing though with Starfield, right?
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
At this point, right? We're just talking about last time. Are the expectations even higher now than they have to be? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Any longer and I'd suffocate.
On the 360, like, my favorite games on the Xbox 360 were Fallout 3 and Elder Scrolls Oblivion with stupid-ass Hyronius Lex. Oblivion was pretty legit, though, on the 360.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah, with a single coin. They sound
2 a.m.
Like, prestigious, and you give them a coin. And they go,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening here? Are you bipolar? I don't understand. But I remember my game got glitched with Herodias Lex. And I remember I used to do this thing where it was like you would find a building that had like a low ceiling, and you would just keep jumping because your head would hit, and you would just jump. So like, this isn't like foreign concepts to me. I understand these games. I understand that these games are absolutely massive. We have to go back to the point being that we are not the people who set these dates. Xbox did, and if you weren't confident in that date, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's a shame because, like I said, I play my Xbox probably more than any other system, but it's just like you feel like you're constantly waiting. Well, I mean, also think about it this way, right? We have Redfall in May. Okay. Hell yes. Activision Blizzard deal locked up, done. Diablo 4 in June. That's Microsoft logo, stamp it on there. Ship. Couple months, then we get to Starfield, Forza, Call of Duty. Hey, you know what? I'll play 2 in December just for fun. Here you go. Are you calling Call of Duty? Well, Call of Duty's not an exclusive, though. It's got the Microsoft logo on it, they're stamping it, they're sending it. I mean, Destiny 2 just came out like fall. That was Sony's. I guess, but I don't know.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
I'll be honest, I haven't played it. Start with the PlayStation logo. I haven't checked. I mean, I assume Sony's name is in there with
Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
and everything going on. I would say yes. Yeah, but that's the thing with Call of Duty, though, Sean. You know, Microsoft stamping the Xbox logo. They're going to be all over that thing. It's going to be ridiculous. They're making it look like an Xbox exclusive as much as they can. Is Diablo 4 going to be on Game Pass as well? And I would assume as soon as that deal closes, they start moving to get as much as they can on Game Pass. When is that deal? That's June? Yeah, June 6th, I think, yeah. So, there you go. Diablo 4 drops in. These are all games, by the way, like Diablo 4, Starfield, Forza, that
should avoid those
that they would be
clouds
targeting
or
people
bolt through
for
them.
a long time. So that works out well for their Game Pass model. But I feel like second half, well, starting in May with Redfall. What were we saying, Max? I was going to say, I honestly think if they do that and they do put games like Diablo 4 on there, I think it's going to be a huge win for Game Pass numbers because they're already talking about the fact that they want to do like a solid 2 years of big content updates for Diablo 4. Games like that I feel like keep people like Sea of Thieves. It seems like Xbox Game Pass subscribers like that like drip of content, so that would be cool. Also,
avoid those
check
clouds.
this out while we're on the
Or
topic
bolt
of
through them.
Blizzard. I was thinking about this a bit more. How many people are subscribed to World of Warcraft right now? Typically, I am. I haven't upset yet. Okay, congratulations. That's now Game Pass. Yeah, right. All those subscribers are now Game Pass. It just comes with your Game Pass subscription. Yeah, that's like $15 a month or something, isn't that? Or $10 a month? 15 a month. Yeah. That's basically. Congratulations, you're now Game Pass. They're gonna do these little things to try to boost up the numbers. So there's a lot to that deal, and I think it's closing. It might look like it's closing in May at this point. I think they're gonna get the thing locked down. So, but Starfield, September, I'm excited for this game. I'm excited too. I can't wait to fucking play it.
What is it? What's the game?
It's Skyrim in space. But hopefully,
I just assumed it was gonna be like No Man's Sky, but it plays like
more narrative. Well,
like
a bit. Somebody told me, because I'll be honest, I just started looking at it. You don't actually fly. You'll like pick planets.
Yeah, no,
Shit
you
is
have
not
clouds
level.
where you go.
We'll
You
bolt
can
through
land
them.
at certain points, and there might be a maximum distance you can travel.
Yeah, this stuff we're still
There's a
trying to
bit of
figure out.
restriction, supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
That sucks. There's like supposed to be like 6 billion planets. I think it's like 1,000 planets is what they were saying, but they decided to just keep it 1,000 rather than, I guess, procedurally generate infinite amounts so they can spend time building out each one. Or 1,000 seems like a lot to spend time personalizing and building out, but I guess if they have enough people and they light up all the planets, do it. But I am genuinely curious how big this game will end up being, because apparently there were talks that it was in testing phases at some point, and I think there were rumors that the campaign, if you just play through it, is like 35 to 40 hours. But then there's so much side content, side quests, and all this, you just spend as much time as people are still in Skyrim playing Starfield. And then you get to the mods and the subsequent expansions that'll show up. This seems like a game that people will spend years on. So for me, with the delay, yeah, I get what Sean's saying, where he's like, it's not a great look PR-wise or management-wise, but I mean, the size of this game, it's like, delay it as long as it shows up and it's not busted in Bethesda bug. That's where the expectations come in now. That's the thing.
That's the question. Because it is. Didn't they say there might be DMCA and like an online function attached to it for the Bethesda games? Like all the prior Bethesda games, the things that made them great was that the community fixed it within a year.
You think Denuvo might be involved there too?
Supposedly, like we have to see what they do, because if they make it so that the community can't interact with this and tinker with it and make it better, just month to month, then we're just relying on Bethesda to do it at that point. And it's like,
yikes.
No, they release special editions with the fan fixes in it. It's obvious that they want to kind of approach it in that regard.
If this comes out and as good as the hype is, like if this actually delivers, I do think it's going to be interesting. When Game of the Year conversation, like MVG brought up, I think it's going to be real interesting if this game is as hyped as people really are building it up. I'll be curious. I hope it's great, honestly. We've been waiting forever.
It'll be fun to play a new Bethesda world.
True. Yeah.
I didn't play Fallout 76 or anything like that because I didn't really care for it. So yeah, it's been a while since we've gotten.
It's been a long time. Well, there you go. All building up to this release.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
For 60 FPS on consoles. It's heavy. 30 FPS there. We can 30 all day.
If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
And also, I think after this year, I feel like we would then see Microsoft get on that key into a big game quarter. That's what their service would be, basically, for Game Pass. So that's what they've said for a while now. Big game per quarter, some third-party signings in the middle, and then maybe a high-fi rush in there. And I think big things for their service for 2024. So, we'll see. Have any of that Discord question?
I guess we'll keep it in the vein of this with Starfield being like, could we see Hollow Knight Soapstone coming out beyond the time frame Xbox gave us? Yes, absolutely.
I think, based on, we're going to talk about another delay, anytime you see a date, you can't even really take it that seriously anymore. I know we're talking about this one, okay, maybe Starfield is pushed again. Based on what I've heard, I think Starfield's not it. I think the game's ready.
Ready or not, it's probably coming out.
Yeah. We have to fix all things.
I'm gonna find you
I don't feel like they lied.
and take it slowly.
They got too excited. They felt confident that the next 12 months was going to work for them. But it's game development. Shit changes all the time. People leave the
Right,
company,
in a place like this,
the company, and all of a sudden
someone must have lit it.
timelines are completely fucked.
With any
And you have
luck,
to
it was a
rescope,
certain grouchy elven sage.
estimates and stuff. So I think at the time they
The
felt
snow's up to the
confident,
rooftops.
but
Wonder how long this blizzard's been
So about
blowing.
Forza then, should we talk to Playground? And that's what happened there.
Well, that's turn 10.
Arthur, what's turn 10? That's what I meant. Playground is...
Fable.
and, yeah,
Playground's got Fable.
Okay, should we talk to turn 10 too? Are they innocent as well? Like, come on, dude. I'm sorry, but...
Forza's been on the shelf for a minute now, too.
course.
Like,
What else?
delays happen and they say we need more time for bug fixes, polishing and stuff like
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere.
I don't understand
And I
why
gotta
we're
find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
I agree with you. I'm saying that...
White knighting! With your fucking carbon engine! Carbon engine is having these problems!
Spicy.
About that. I think the 12 month thing was a mistake, and they should never ever commit to that again. I think it was that whole thing aged terribly. And
It sounded. I should make, according to Ray, I should make friends with developers to understand what goes into it.
The question is, what's the alternative? Well, the question is, what's the alternative?
Just fucking now.
Well, if you don't give a date, within 3 months, like, if we're not sure until 3 months out, we're going to say a date. And just got years of people being like, win! And then it just gets angrier and angrier and angrier. Whereas this, like, kind of controls that issue for a little bit.
To me, I feel like if you say, we're shooting for spring, and then you do the 3 month thing, you can kind of analyze. At least you're not giving a concrete.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been burning.
So then just give a year. And if you can't max a year, then
They did, 22.
Right, yeah.
What year is it right now?
And that was the first delay.
So say for 20. I fully team NVG, and I see what he's saying. He's not excusing, he's explaining the fact that they are shooting at a very moving target. So it's hard to make it
It really is. I mean, I wouldn't even... Any studio, if it's Sony, Nintendo, or Xbox, I mean,
Of course. Whatever.
I'm apparently, the wind's really cold, apparently.
I think it was GT's Gran Turismo got delayed for that year. Horizon got delayed, and God of War got delayed for that year. So delays are pretty consistent, especially now. I assume it's because we're coming out of that pandemic era where people are still trying to figure out their roadmaps, the development, working
just
on
shadow drop stuff, like Hi-Fi Rush and primary ones, just shadow drop things from now on.
Might as well.
I want to see a massive game get shadow drop, which is great. Just huge triple
I
A.
would love to see someone take a shot at that. Just, hey, you know what? The new Force is coming up. We're just gonna. It's available now.
Like
there you go.
Just the Game Awards, and like one of the things during the Game Awards is, oh, by the way, just buy Hellblade now, right now.
Somebody has to take that shot. Like, just kind of experiment and see what happens. I would be very curious. I think it probably happened with an expansion first or something. I can imagine Capcom doing that. Like, hey, gigantic expansion for Monster Hunter Rise now. But yeah, it would be hard. I feel like there's just a lot of them just being concerned that they need that marketing push. They need a lot of things to happen in the lineup, and then the logistics of getting it on retail shelves. But maybe in the future, when there is no retail copy anymore in stores, it's all digital stuff. That maybe they take a shot at it at one point. They just spent time advertising more and more over the last couple months, and then they just shadow drop it. So, it's something to think about. I think it'd be interesting to see that because maybe we can get to a time where there is no release dates, the game just comes out. So, interesting. Let's move over here to the Capcom showcase. Let's just go to Resident Evil 4 Remake, then we'll kind of go down the showcase a bit as we go along. Because I will say, while they did show stuff there, I know the big focus was on RE4 because we knew the demo was coming. It leaked out a bit early through an Amazon advertisement, but even then, they mentioned it. Before that, we looked at the trends. They were doing demos for remakes. It was coming. So we got the Chainsaw demo.
Stench.
It's on the game basically right there at the start. And it's not 20 minutes, but you're going to spend time. That's what, at least for those of me, I think it was like 19 minutes or something. Did everyone get a chance to play it? I played it 6 times. Evan, did you play it on PC? Oh man,
I kind of burned out on that.
RE4 is the demo.
The RE stuff.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I don't like
the
the third-person camera function. I
was fucking awesome.
Love that. I mean, right away they set the tone because, you know, in Resident Evil 4 you go in when it's daylight out and all they do is like nighttime immediately when you go in there, and they kind of changed up that first interaction, whereas before it was just like he's gonna turn around and slowly walk at you and you just shoot him, and instead they kind of worked into a cutscene where Leon just kicks the dude's face first into the wall and like busts his neck.
Well, because the guy came after him.
Yeah,
we fought Eridan's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here.
Here's the thing for me is that
what are you talking about?
4,
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
I played about half of the game, and I
Ciri
sold
came
it to my best friend for like $30.
She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Cairn.
Did Eridan start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
And it wasn't very scary. You know, you didn't have the same resource management that you quite had in the other games, and of course, you know, AI limitations and stuff like that. Playing this demo, it was tense. It's scary.
Right on the peak.
It's scary. It's what I wanted Resident Evil 4 to be the first time I played the original version of the game. And just finding little things within just that space, that small space that you're in, but like, you know, where you can shoot the little lamp down and then the cow catches on fire and the cow runs out of the barn. Like, that's super cool. You know, figuring out little things like that. And enemies
the world destroyed by the White Frost.
And, you know, the AI is a lot. Yeah,
Alas,
like, I love the whole stealth mechanic that they're adding into the game, too, because, like, when I first played it,
you say that.
I just went behind this bitch and stabbed her in the throat and was like, alright, I'm gonna take this whole fucking village out myself, stealth-wise, and of course I got caught, but it's so much fun, and I can see so many different ways to go through the game,
passage, when it open.
styles are concerned. That's really gonna make the game just very awesome, I feel.
The first time I played it, everything's going fine, sneaking around, trying to kill people, kind of getting caught, kind of being sloppy. I trigger the chainsaw guy, he shows up, I go upstairs and I grab the shotgun, and I'm like, alright, I don't know how much the range is, so I'm going to wait to the last second so I can make sure I do maximum damage on him.
At last, Miss Tyrion, the Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gal's headquarters.
The chainsaw guy swung at me, hit the other Granados, and chopped them up, like hit them, and they squirted blood everywhere and fell over down. So his chainsaw in the game actually is like emitting damage. It's not just like where people can hurt each other, and that like genuinely shocked me the way I haven't seen it so long. Where I was like, oh, this guy, it made him feel more deadly. It's like these people are psychopathic monsters in human form. Oh, it's so spooky. I didn't get the shotgun the first time through either. I just went through without it, and then I went back, and I'm looking at Twitter, and people are sharing all kinds of little details in this demo. Like, I didn't necessarily even think about caring.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it.
Like,
Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated.
To even just this little demo to discover, and it's really, really cool, just all the attention to detail they have. I did notice Leon's face looked a little weird, but maybe it's just me getting used to it a bit. Like, in combat or in battle during the game, it looks a little
who's this? Why are they here?
So it could be changed or altered in the final version.
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be it dear,
but I kind of got the vibe from his facial animations.
For I think we can agree this matter is between us.
That he's really got like PTSD going back into this like
Krivan of Spain, Coleman Maka, and the Witcher of
Rivia. A weird stiffness to a lot of them, and his dialogue before that, from the new opening cutscene. I think they're
trying to like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about it, wouldn't you agree?
A height, perhaps. Nothing more.
All your weapons go into the village, and on the right side there's an open well.
I see I touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Yeah, let's try. I've not done it myself yet. I keep seeing videos of it, though. I know it's
got any vodka?
That makes me think about all the paths that,
I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
There's any little weapons in here, or fun things where a cow gets caught on fire over there. To me, this feels like it's going to be like the pinnacle of releases for the Resident Evil Remake series.
Incidentally,
if we look at
interesting choice of allies.
Now 4, this seems
Do you think Avallac'h
is
honest with you?
That's exciting stuff.
It's crazy they've managed to keep topping themselves. I mean, I'm such a big sucker for Resident Evil, and I actually played through Resident Evil 4 twice in preparation for this. So I'm actually just
that it's better. Like, I can't believe they set the bar so high.
But honesty is not a facet of your species. So quit spewing vile and gain weight.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems.
Are your ears red?
So what brings you
Your
here?
ear is red, and my ear red.
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
Yeah, it looks a little red.
Why are our ears red?
Somebody's talking
You've gone
about
through
us.
a great deal of trouble to reach me,
Oh,
so I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this
I
lie.
hate it, man.
You shall see the truth.
You want to take a?
You will dream.
I'd say you want to take a quick nap, but
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct.
Might
This
have to
will be
take it early
interesting.
night and get up early. Wow. I don't know. I only have 3 hours of sleep.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, the true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Yeah, I think we're talking a lot about this when it does drop in a couple of weeks here, but that was good.
I don't remember her looking like that.
There's a lot here to play and enjoy.
There was some girl he was drawing.
Where do they go from here? Like, what's the next Code Veronica? I bet anything is going to be 100% it has to be Code Veronica. So for 2 reasons. A, I made a video about this like a while ago, early last year. 2 reasons. One, I feel like 5 is harder to adapt. You're going to have to change a lot of story elements and beats, which clearly they're not afraid to do.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
But I feel like
Greetings, Cirius. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember?
No, you just know.
Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised. Where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Havalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
1, 2, 3 cult classics. You know, Code Veronica, throw that in there too. After 4 is when Capcom kind of got into their lowest point. You know, 5 and 6 and all of that bullshit. They were I just don't think it'd be good. Like, I don't think, because a lot of this obviously nostalgia. I don't think that many people have that sort of nostalgia without that profile. Sports Zero.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
I think the remake of Resident Evil Zero with actual co-op online would be great. And also, if they did the Resident Evil Online games Outbreak, I think those would be great. There's actually been rumors that they want to do something with Outbreak, but they just haven't yet. What team is he? Now I'm fraudulent. I'm fraudulent for that team.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Nagelfare. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir Nalear will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
What about a new Revelations? So I was going to say Revelations 3. It's about Revelations 3. I 100% think we're getting RE4 remake, and then I think they're going to go real
quiet about this for a while all the RE4 3 updates are coming out. So they already separated the mercenaries and do like assignment data. So they're gonna spend there's gonna be a long tail to the sales on RE4, and once those die down, I think they're gonna come out.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we will wait in ambush, lay a trap.
Just like that.
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat. Find the sorceresses of the Lodge, and we'll meet at the port.
About the rest of the stuff that was at the Capcom showcase. I know RE4 was like the big thing people really cared about, but we'll go through either way. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection shown again. We've seen a lot of this.
Couldn't help it. Really curious about.
That's out next month. So they showed off patch cards that were only available.
Matter you have to resolve.
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much.
Love to accompany you.
In that case, I'll await you there.
Celebrates 4 years of digital debugging. I have no idea what this is. That looks like something like we have extra money for marketing budget. It makes no sense. Yeah, no one seems to know what this is exactly. June 12th, random. Alright. Great. So Sunbreak comes to 5 points. Ghost Trick Band Detective. And in June 30th. I've never played this game before.
We can go at it here.
Jumping around to different murders that happen, and like it's 10 minutes before or something, you have to try to help or save the person. Being a ghost, things around.
A few people coming with.
Love.
In that.
It's unique. I will give it that. Because they do have to adapt it to what's too. But I think they put it on iOS. Yeah, it was full. That's the price on there. This is the last thing that was here. Exoprimal. It looks like Anthem, a bit of Warframe. It doesn't play. I played quite a bit of it. It does not play like any of those things. It plays exactly like it. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's not all what I was getting from the trailer. So the trailers were as well. So the big thing in the game is that there's parallel dimensions, which in the trailer they show you. So when you play the game, you're on a 4-man team, and there's another 4-man team. But you're in the exact same city, in the exact same spot, and basically you'll have an objective, like push this box, capture this objective, kill this dinosaur boss, and then you will see the silhouettes of the other people accomplishing their objectives at the same time, and you're basically trying to do your missions before they finish theirs. So you have the same list of objectives and the same monsters you have to fight. So you have to be strategic, but you can also switch mechs, defensive mechs, and support mechs where you can like shock the dinosaurs, and then straight combat mechs where you plus everybody chooses. There's melee focused ones, there's shooting focused ones. But like as fun as the game is, I'll be honest, once I watched that trailer, after having played so much, that battle pass is terrible. Hey. I wish I could edit a trailer for them. Sometimes it could be stuff they still haven't put in the trailers. If you really walk around and kill enough dinosaurs, you can go dino mode, and you can leave your mech and then go into a dinosaur, and then you can take each dinosaur, and you can see other people's reality. I know. How did it sound? Left 4 Dead, that's fun. So you
Another drifter. Where you going?
Just kind of pushing that out there over the summer, see what happens. I guess that'll be their live service, game service. Anyway, that was the Capcom showcase. It was alright. I think the RE4 demo at the end really put it over the top of a lot of people. I was excited to get that one. But otherwise, those Capcom Pokemon games that we know about. I did like that little extra, like, just 2 minutes of random raw gameplay they showed for Street Fighter 6. That game looks better and better, and I'm kind of glad that they're just like, here's a match. Here's just a quick 30-second match. I wasn't doing that. I mean, the game itself visually looks great, and it looks smooth too with a lot of combos that are showing off. The characters look interesting, very unique. So, other than Street Fighter playing games, I might actually give that one a shot just to play around. Kevin, we have a history question.
Stick.
How sticky are you? Like, you actually violence? I'll take the itchy. I'm itchy, and itchy's like, you know, you get like scabbed. Yeah, I don't know. One of my best friend in high school that I used to compete in Halo tournaments with had a real bad egg spot. He would scratch himself raw, so he could literally compete in Halo tournaments and missing shots. Well, I choose sticky. What's your favorite bygone comic feature? Me and you, with the little stupid screen. That's a good one. The second screen. And what was that last favorite? I do kind of miss the whole, when every company, like PSP had the games that would connect to PlayStation 3 or Game Boy Advance games that would plug into the GameCube. I do like the really goofy, pain in the ass bonus feature screens based on the Prince collection. I kind of miss that fun. I have to get a go. I kind of miss the flip where we press the button and the whole top of the flips over the skin. I don't know. I like that one in the slot. That's too much of a good slot. Or now with this. Every time I see Dead Cells, I'll only go. David says, unfortunately, hey, over to Twin Snakes on the GameCube. All of this just on the net. About Xbox Online, and he's wearing a shirt from it. Tell me you don't know their catalog without telling me you don't know their catalog, please. And sweatshirt. I think that SOGBA emulation is so good is that looking at Mega Man EXE and thinking, wow, that doesn't look good. I wish it was on NSO instead. Capcom and locking that down, they're gonna sell it. So this is from Brooke says, can't wait for the comment section to say about Xbox Fight Back. Says, did anyone check out the new Playdate update that came out this week? Apparently it was a pretty sizable update, so check that out. That's true. I've been dropping more games. I want to buy Playdate. I want to go to bed, John. This is from JFK. Says, got a question for NMG. Is there a size of the SSD you can put in the original Xbox with the chip method? I'm trying a 500 GB. I think you can have up to 2 terabytes. But the specific BIOS, I believe you can have like up to 16 or 24 terabytes. So I guess the answer there is there's really no hard cap. You just gotta make sure you have the right BIOS installed. Space. Yeah, seriously. Every little corner of it with things. Kid says, I get that people say they haven't shown a lot of Star Wars, so I'm right, but we have some lessons here in the Kingdom of I will get you on this. He said that multiple times. He's on it. He said Zelda has been very quiet. Also just picked up Hogwarts and it's really good so far. More strong, one-player RPG games. Moneybag says Diablo 4 might be first party in June. Why not push Starfield back? Extra says Dreamcast guy GT7 was broken. Microtransactions, so yeah, ruined. Also Dreamcast guy gives Crash Bandicoot 7 a 9 out of 10. Yeah, well, I mean, if you watch my videos, you understand what this videos are about. I don't know why. This is weird when people like quote my videos at me like it's a comeback. If you watch those videos, I said, wow, this game's good, but the microtransactions are not live yet. I don't know. I gotta know if
it's like tonight with the Doomsday people.
That was the big thing.
Seems to be.
That they brought up was that Sony didn't have any of the marketplace or any of that stuff live.
Like, don't fucking listen. Like, you got nothing else better to do than
played it before launch, saw the microtransactions. That's why after launch, I made videos on microtransactions. Fucking
then I'm like,
I get so hard on content.
But I think people like just to fuck with them now.
Step closer, or you'll have a lie with the other steps. Come on! As a bunch, lads! Oh, you witch fucker!
I don't think it's going to take as long as Metroid Prime 4 is going to take coming out until it's Zoom says Ash's outfit nice one. Code. Zoom follows up says last time I saw kind of universal hate Suicide Squad is getting was Balan and Wonderworld, which I can't believe that now. So we had a report around Suicide Squad until the Justice League. This is from Ace Trier Bloomberg.
Not your lucky day. You like that silver?
everything that people were complaining about and annoyed about, myself included, is tied to the game. It's like integral to the foundation of it. The games as a service setup. You're not changing much in 6 months, 7 months maybe. I don't really know. That's the only I think of is a PR move. It's like it didn't work out with the showing. Let's show it again later this year. And the thing that's weird to me is they have all of these heroes that you're apparently going to kill, wipe out completely, and they show them fighting robots. Like, you should pick one of these, and they
you'll have a lie with the others. Oh, you witch fucker! Casting curses. Your skin. I want to look around some.
Screens makes me think it's like, yes, 5,000 metal guns is what it is. You gotta get this level to the screen, which is decent. You have to run that 20 times, 30 times to get a certain weapon or element. That's all I think I sorry about that.
Avengers, when that came out, was like one of the biggest brands on the planet. Like, everybody knew every character. And that game just bombed so hard. It's like, how the hell are you gonna outmarket that? Like, how are you gonna sell Suicide Squad? How would it sell the Avengers? Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, you have the Avengers and that didn't work, and now it's like, your Suicide Squad, it's gonna work, right? The only thing they have going is it's Rocksteady. You have this belief that they can basically turn in a high-quality game every time, but,
yeah, it is kind of like a weird place for them. I feel like years ago, they tried to like generate, I guess, like a mass media thing that they were trying to do and plan for. Stuff they wanted to tie it all in. They had a lot of movies and everything focusing on the course of justice, but also Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn from reconciliations. We wanted it all to kind of fit into the fact of, hey, this game, all these movies, everyone's gonna love it. It's great. We've been working on it for years, and no one. So like, I don't know. This is like that last tail out thing of like this was one of the other things we were working on. Whatever. Hopefully you guys know. Like it's just kind of one of those.
Suicide Squad will wait for the official announcement, I assume, this week, and maybe they'll give us an indication as to how long of a delay it is. And apparently Jeff Grubb mentioned that they could even push it into next year. It's all the stuff's on the table, and if they do that, then that would be a very long development cycle for Rocksteady from Arkham Knight 2015.
It's not a bad place to be.
That's fine, though. You can't get
I serve the eternal fire.
Just calm down there. Delays are good. You know,
Ooh.
bad game is God. Delayed game is
Scandalous! Oh. No loitering, man! We're bad!
I don't think you actually said that.
Greetings, IPR.
Greetings, Gold.
I don't know when it's...
Listen,
That's rough. Let me go to Discord questions from Evan in a minute. I know, Max, you said you had this sign off after about an hour or so. Yeah, what are we doing Forspoken next? We can talk about Forspoken if you wanted to. I'll get Max hold now for Forspoken, alright. Yeah, I'll be honest, I set this up for 7 hours today. I brain prep sitting and stuff for 7 hours, so excuse me for being erratic and crazy today. But, yeah, I'm just shocked by Forspoken. We all thought it bombed, but man, it's crazy that now they came out. Square Enix officially said lackluster sales. And also, additionally, they're folding the studio Luminous Productions, which made it. And hasn't Luminous Productions existed for like 7 years? Yeah, they were kind of formed unofficially during Final Fantasy 15's development, then official in 2018. And people believe that's around the time that they started pushing. Yeah, and so I guess I'm still shocked that Forspoken, that Luminous Productions, I mean, it's got to be one of the most expensive bombs, because it feels like every year Square Enix has, looks like every year Square Enix has one game that totally flops, whether it's like Babylon's Fall, Neo the World Ends With You, Left Alive, The Quiet Man, like
So-
every year one huge flop, which is crazy for Forspoken. That had to be the biggest advertising budget drop I've ever seen. It sounds like Sony probably put in a good bit of that bill, so Square is probably disappointed, but they're probably not devastated by it. But Luminous Productions folding, you're right, and yeah, that's that for Forspoken. So they're still finishing the DLC though, so yeah, we get a bunch of Forspoken DLC. Although I imagine that's going to be real tiny. I bet it's like a combat arena. We'll see with that one. We'll list some Discord questions though here. Okay, Max. We'll catch you later, Max. Thanks for joining us. I love you all very much. Resident Evil 4 remake review at some point soon. Oh yeah, you'll be on that. Absolutely, good stuff. Have you got a Discord question over there? There is some more info about Square that we're going to touch on too.
I forget what's your...
greetings, IPR.
Greetings, Gold.
Listen,
I don't know if I make the thumbnail as much. I'll get a lot of other stuff done, like I gotta make a thumbnail still. Do this.
Thumbnail is just you and then 2 images from what you're talking about.
I know. A lot of time it's more thinking about the thumbnail and trying to figure out what to do with it. And then I gotta use like Photoshop or whatever. It's a whole thing.
I need to get the just open like Sean.
I like just creating the videos in my mind
DS games that spawn Casper Nines.
Great DS games. That's a good one.
I guess I can actually also fold this one into it. Someone's also looking before the 3DS eShop.
Oh, Sean did Sean do a whole video on that? You know, by the way, there's a big sale going on right now for the 3DS. Like, a lot of these publishers are just dropping game prices on the shop currently. So we need to double check that because there might be some. I think some of the Resident Evils are on sale right now. Yeah, a lot of them are putting one big mega sales going on currently for it.
For the DS, I like.
Yeah, Shantae's 50% off.
I like Chrono Trigger DS is good. Elite Beat Agents. Oh, that's a solid game if you look for it.
So long.
I just want to get back to the same thing with that. That was kind of cool RPG. My mom loved that. I like that one. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, they have a bunch of stuff on sale. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy is $40. It's 90% off right now on the eShop. Resident Evil Revelations is $3. Sean's favorite game.
That's a favorite game on the DS. Great game.
Sean's favorite game is $3. Street Fighter 4 3D edition.
Yeah.